Hey yo. Hey yo. Alright, we're back. Let's go. Alright boys, let's do this.
And very solid with that straight right
I
hand,
hate that
and
we
you
only
just
got
saw him
the,
rake
only got the
Gaddy
left
with the
ear.
straight right and follow it with the left hook.
Yeah, got to start out with a jab hook, but he's so much slower than Mayweather that it's hard for him to catch up with Mayweather. Mayweather hooked him off his jab already.
And the difference in hands.
Let's go back to the start of the fight. I just wanted to watch Mayweather versus Gotti. I have no idea why.
I expect you to protect yourself at all times. Keep your punches up and give me a good clean break. Touch gloves and good luck.
It's great to want to be great. Floyd Mayweather believes he is, and many observers also believe that. Gaddy wants to find out
The party. Honestly,
if
pretty
he
early
is.
after after midnight.
In his last fight against James Leha, Arturo Gatti was throwing more than 40 jabs per round. Yesterday he told us, my jab is the key to the fight, but I'm not going to be jabbing Floyd to the head. You watch me jab him in the upper chest, on the shoulders, and particularly, I'm going to hit that front shoulder with my hook so many times, his arm's going to fall off. As for Mayweather, he's been fighting many of his recent fights up close in the pocket, where he's very hard to hit because of his elusiveness and very solid with that straight right hand, and you just saw him rake Gaddy with the straight right and follow it with the left hook.
Yeah, got to start out with a jab hook, but he's so much slower than Mayweather that it's hard for him to catch up with Mayweather. Mayweather hooked him off his jab already.
And the difference in hand speed is immediately apparent.
Just doing my first live stream, so I'm just trying to see how this works.
Left hook.
Yeah, got to start out with a jab hook.
Gaddy with a right uppercut. Gaddy says, Floyd hasn't felt power like mine. Every time I hit him, I'm going to hurt him. Mayweather says, sure he is. That straight right hand already appears to have done a modicum of damage to Gaddy's left eye, which has a red spot around it. Mayweather allowing himself to be taken to the ropes and into the corner.
Come on. Let's rock it.
There's no place in the ring where Floyd isn't comfortable.
What did the referee stop the action for just then?
I have no idea, and Earl Morton is known in the past as a referee who lets people fight. But it's a big event. Maybe everybody's a little nervous. Whipped left hook by Mayweather. Gaddy trying to make that jab a factor. He's been a little more reticent to throw in the last minute after getting raked in the first minute. Good left hand by Gaddy. Stops Mayweather's right.
And his jab just offset one of Mayweather's combinations there, so it's smart of him to use his jab. But Mayweather's using his too.
Gaddy feinting before he throws the jab and feinting as he comes in, trying to set up a right hand. Arturo feels he needs to land something solid early to make the point to Floyd. And Floyd hits Arturo.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep hitting
And
it.
now there's a knockdown.
Defend yourself at all times.
And Gaddy can't
Yeah,
believe that.
but like, what are you gonna say? I mean, that's kind of BS, but he didn't defend himself at all times. You gotta defend yourself at all times.
Come on, Gaddy. Let's fucking keep your head up. Keep your head up.
Got to protect yourself
It's
at all
like that's
times.
bullshit.
That's when
Yeah, you have to
they make a
you have
call.
to protect yourself
That
at all
ain't
times.
really
That's a
called.
10 8
I had
round.
really came in and stopped it
He's
early.
gonna hurt me, too.
That was not a great first round for referee Earl Morton.
Yeah, enforce things a little better there on the ref, too. Enforce things a little better. I mean, because Floyd's going to take advantage of it. We saw it later in Floyd's career. Was it Victor Ortiz? I think it was Victor Ortiz. He knocked out. Basically, like when the ref, I think it was over a. Yeah, Victor Ortiz was apologizing to him because he hit him with a low blow. So Victor Ortiz went out to the middle of the ring and apologized to Mayweather. And Mayweather, because he wasn't defending himself, Mayweather just hit him and literally knocked him out. But anyway, I'm trying to find, guys, sorry, if I can have some kind of help here with my live stream and streaming from here without having to have another computer. Because I can't see chat, I can't see the viewers, even though there are no viewers. But this is going to stay up. I'm just a little confused as to how I'm going to multitask this, because the YouTube app on my phone is not really behaving in that way, and it doesn't even say that my channel is live right now when I check in, so I don't even know if anybody is really able to find this. Even if you are like subscribed to me, you might really only be able to find this as a post upload, which is frustrating. So let's see if there's anything I can do in the live stream settings to make this live stream a little more visible. Yeah, I see nothing wrong with it at all. Yeah, okay, cool. Now I have access to my live stream. Yeah, that's interesting. But anyway, sorry guys, round 2. I wish my YouTube said I was live. Is that better?
Keep stepping around to your right. Okay, you stand in front of him a little too long. You stand low, beautiful. When you're moving over, you're getting under the hook.
If you cross the head again, you go by there.
I'm not able to watch it on
The only
this
goal
live
is
stream.
going to get busted up. Take care of it.
Let me go to
The worst state to live in right.
Are you shitting me with these ads, bro? I gotta get an ad blocker if I'm gonna live stream. These AI ads are horrific, dog.
All right.
The worst
Here you
state to live
see
in the
Floyd
nation
jump
is
in with a hook.
your AI
With,
name.
got low. His head was on. Got
What are
he
you
hit him
talking
first
about?
ball while
You
he was
don't have
down.
a
Referee
right.
come
You tell me
like
about
he's
what
gonna
I'm
come
supposed to
in.
be living.
He waited for the referee to say
Not
something about him, hit him while he's
AI
down like
woman.
that, and Floyd hit him with another hook.
I can't blame Mayweather. He took advantage of the
Hey, you
opportunity
can't
that was
blame
presented to him
He's
in a
supposed to.
professional way.
He's supposed to.
There was an
I agree,
absence
but
of
I thought
communication.
the referee could have stepped in.
He should have when
They're both kind of in the right. Like, Mayweather has every right to throw those shots because Gaddy isn't defending himself, but, like, Gaddy should be asking the ref for help. The ref has to pick one thing or the other and enforce something, and he didn't do anything at all. It's kind of on the ref.
the head was on the neck. And the arm was on the neck.
Gaddy got nowhere near Mayweather's body in round 1. Quick left hooks by Mayweather, forcing Gaddy to keep his right hand in.
It's just
The
like the
bad
station
thing about
about
this case, I think, is that his favorite Mayweather.
I don't know what was in the air. Like there was a leak or something, but apparently it just lit the whole roof on fire, and the whole place just went up immediately.
Mayweather appears willing to take
I hate
some
to say it 'cause
risks
it was so
when he
recent,
gets
but it's
inside.
very kind of fun against the nation, like, the sense terrifying.
And again, the hand speed advantage readily apparent in the first 2
If
rounds.
you guys don't know, the station Nightclub Fire was
Floyd
a
able to beat Arturo to the
a
punch from
hair metal
distance
band set
and
off
able
some
to land 2 or 3
pyrotechnics
to
in like a
Arturo's
tiny
1
nightclub
when they get in
set
close.
the whole nightclub on fire.
3 punches there.
You know, those would be very dark topic. You know, we talk about dark
Gaddy
topics
seems
about
off stride. Roy doesn't seem
boxing
sure
is
what he
like
wants to
boxing
do.
can be
Well,
a
he's
dark
not
and
sure
gritty
punches
sport.
speed.
So
He used the guys being able to hit when he
we
throws
talk
these big
about
punches, but Floyd's not there.
mass death
Floyd's
incidents and
defense is
tragedies.
exceptional, and people didn't understand that.
There's
The
a
edge
body
off of
shot.
this
Left
violence
hook to
happening
the
right
body.
here, where
First
Arturo
time that
Gotti
Gaddy's
is
had a
getting his
chance to
absolute
throw to the
ass
rib
handed to
cage.
him by Floyd Mayweather. It's just so much faster. Gotti is telegraphing almost everything because Mayweather can so easily see everything he's going to do. His time is moving slower for Mayweather than it is for Gotti. Nice job,
Another big left hook catches him slightly.
It's Gotti's problem by basketball. It's just he could just keep going if he wanted to, right? That's my thing. He could just keep punching, right? As somebody who isn't a boxer, and Mayweather's favorite, he knows he's not going to win. He knows he can just beat him wherever he wants to. He's like, show me every single punch you can throw. Show me every single punch you can throw so I know exactly how to hit you back.
Swelling under both
do the work for you,
Getty's eyes.
Getty brought back his old cut man, Joe Souza, after
Gotti
Souza
just has nothing for
showing
it. He's not
loyalty
even
to the
soft.
fighter he had first worked for, switched to
He doesn't
James
work
Leha
particularly
in the
hard
last
for somebody who moves in as much as he
After
does.
some initial
He
anger
needs
about
a
it, Getty
dance.
said,
I
hey,
mean, maybe he
I gotta
doesn't
appreciate
need a
Joe
dance
for his
partner
loyalty,
like
and
Ward,
he's
but
done
he
great
needs a
work
dance
for him.
partner like
He
Ward to
certainly
have a great
has,
fight.
and he may need to do
He
great
needs somebody
work
who's
again
going to
tonight.
stand and bang with him. And Floyd isn't really standing and banging. Floyd doesn't move as much as people think he does, especially this Floyd. Oh, man, see, he doesn't move at all.
And the straight right.
Standing right in front of you, standing and banging.
Arturo
But
hasn't
he is
really
moving.
landed
He is
anything
moving
big
around
in the
the
first
ring
two
and
rounds.
dictating the space
It's
with
been a
little subtle
landslide
shifts
for
and
Floyd
subtle
Mayweather.
movements. Gotti's just following around whether he knows it or not. So he's going to
At this rate, it's hard to imagine Getty lasting into the late rounds.
Gotti's going to move forward and Mayweather wants him
Very
to.
difficult to find
Everything
anyone
Mayweather wants him to do. He's
in
predictable.
boxing who gave
2-0,
Getty
but
much
it's
of
a
a
three-round
chance
fight
going into
already.
this fight. In that round, you
He's
saw
20 to
what?
17 right now.
Come on. You're standing too straight up.
I
Come
want
on,
him
baby.
scoring
Don't
this
get up
fight.
your
This
plan
fight's
now.
not
Attack
going
it
to
from
need
an
to be
angle.
scored.
You're standing in front of him, getting hit with right hand leads, baby. Keep the
But this is just a classic. This one.
Keep touching him with the jab. He's busting up already.
The best examples of
Definitely
levels in
keep checking his ass with that
boxing.
hook. Hit him with the right hand when you want to. How you feel? All right, bro. Feel good?
Makes me sort of wonder and think, what made Gotti think he could do anything? You know? What made Gotti think this was a beneficial match? Oh, man. What made Gotti think this was a beneficial matchup of any kind at all?
CompuBox numbers in round two.
He was Mayweather's way too good and way too young. People knew how good Floyd Mayweather was. Real boxing fans knew how good Floyd Mayweather was. Even doing this fight at home, it's not smart. He's got the stance a little wider. He's trying to be a little more forward and inherently forward, but that's giving Mayweather way too big of an opening
Harold
inside.
Letterman has scored 10-8 in each of the first 2 rounds. That's how big a landslide the second round was in Letterman's view, because there was no knockdown. Still, he scored at 10-8.
I scored it a 10-9 round. Although Mayweather clearly won it, I don't think he
He's so
inflicted that much
fast.
damage.
Like, see, you shouldn't be able to lean in that far for Floyd and not get something back from Mayweather.
The hand speed is making it very difficult for Gotti to get anything started
Gotti is
right now.
thinking so much. You can tell Gotti is way overthinking. He has no clue. Mayweather is actually the offensive fighter. He doesn't move and poise himself necessarily like the offensive fighter because Gotti moves forward. But Mayweather is opposite.
Earl
He's
Morton asking Gaddy
counterpunching
to
so
keep him up.
effectively that he becomes the offensive fighter.
Earl Morton's only refereed 5 World Championship fights, and his inexperience may have contributed to the confusion in round 1. Gaddy acknowledged to us yesterday that he didn't expect to win the first 4 rounds, but surely he expected it to be more of a fight than this.
Forward from Mayweather. Man, oh man.
Mayweather really is on point tonight. He's very sharp. He's not allowing
Yeah,
Gotti to
Mayweather
make
showed
no
up. I
mistakes.
knew it.
Every mistake that Gotti makes, just about, he's capitalizing off of it.
It'd be interesting to know what the worst Floyd Mayweather ever looked like. He's some of the best.
And
now.
Arturo
It's just
Gaddy's
an
right
absolute
eye
conflict.
is swelling
The
badly.
second time he's landed that. What was wrong with that?
Now Morton stops Mayweather
I
and
don't know
says,
what
you
was wrong
keep
with
him up.
that one. Mayweather's so fast. He's like twitching and batting away punches and having him on the ground. Oh, well, Gotti got a 1-2 run. Crowd comes alive briefly, but the crowd is just there.
Thank God he landed a pretty good right hand
the
then.
head movement from Gotti.
Didn't seem to have no effect on
It's a
Floyd.
little random, but it's tag.
Gaddy is very protected with his right hand. Mayweather's been so quick with the left hook. Mayweather sticks a jab. He's landing more or less at will in these first 3 rounds. There's a vicious right hand over the top. And another one just for good measure.
And uses it. He doesn't sit at that angle. He moves
The
into
crowd
the angle.
trying to rouse Gatti,
Gotti has to
but
move
so
to
far
his angles.
Mayweather has
Gotti
taken
has
the
to be at the
crowd
angle already.
out of the fight.
Mayweather is
Most of them
processing
apparently stunned.
a whole step ahead of how Gotti is processing.
So far.
Yeah, Gotti can't beat him at this distance or this pace
No,
for sure.
not at all.
Floyd can do this for 3 years.
Gotti can't beat him at all. He can't beat him from any distance and any pace because if the fight was actually on the outside, Floyd would beat him in the same way because his hands are faster. It's just hopeless for Gotti. Dude, these ads. I swear to God. Sorry, guys. Oop, and we're done. Ricky Hatton, future Mayweather victim. Hatton versus Gotti wouldn't have been a bad fight at all. That would have been a classic, man. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Hatton versus Gotti? That would have been a great fight. Mayweather's just irrelevant. Mayweather's on a completely different level to both those fighters. 52-16, dude. 52-16. But that's what I was saying before. Yeah, Mayweather has to. He sees things 2 or 3 steps ahead. He sees the punch that's going to come open far before it even does. And he does so many little things to direct his opposition, to direct Gotti and to make Gotti do the things that he wants to do that are so subtle that Gotti doesn't even know that he's following Floyd's lead a lot of the time. And he just establishes it immediately. Mayweather just establishes immediately the flow. And Gotti tries to speed up, maybe bob his head a little more, do all these little things to try to sort of speed up Floyd. And he can even push Floyd onto the ropes, but Floyd just seems way more comfortable because, honestly, Floyd is the more comfortable back foot fighter. Gotti isn't even trying to fight off the back foot. It's just not Gotti's way. He's just going to keep coming forward. And if there's a hint for 1 second at this point that Gotti isn't going to come forward, Floyd's just going to start hunting him because Floyd is actually hunting the finish. But most of the fight, Gotti's just going to play right into the trap. And I don't know what it is with all the head movement and all the jabbing from Gotti because he's just tiring himself out. And notice how much Floyd has been working the body. He's slapped him with some big shots to the head, no question, but Floyd has really been working the body for the majority of this fight. Nice shots. More nice shots. Shoulder frame and then big shots from Floyd. Oh, man.
Getting brutal in there.
Yeah, now Floyd's just like, all right, we can fight an inside fight if we want to. You want an inside fight? We can fight an inside fight. Only now that he's shown the levels. He's another big shot. 2 big shots. Mayweather's power punching. He's trying to get by. Why do Gotti's just standing right in front of him? What is he doing? He just doesn't have answers.
A tattoo got it taken right now. A heavy tattoo.
Good punches from Gotti. I haven't seen a good right from Gotti at all.
One day he won't be able to respond to
his
like he
jab
does
and
in normal
tiring
fights.
himself out.
Because
I
Floyd
haven't
will
seen
beat up for him to
a real
respond to it.
enthusiastic 1-2 or anything leading into a hook, anything featuring multiple hooks. More big shot. It's another left hook on Floyd. Left hook after left hook. Has Gotti thrown a left hook or big right hand?
You don't get the sense that any one
whole step ahead. Even the jab
punch
on the glove.
by Mayweather is hurting Gatti
Floyd
yet,
is postured up.
but the numbers of them are.
Floyd fights best postured up. Floyd always has like a high stance where he can
It's just discouraging to him because everything he does,
Gotti is
he gets hit
moving
7 times.
forward at him.
That left eye starting to close. He can't seem to get well, no punches
allows
anymore.
Mayweather to
It's
be
got to be
above
discouraging, but you got to give him
Gotti
credit
at
for the
all
heart
times to
because
have
he's
the
still
measure
trying
of
his
that
hard.
jab.
Yes,
But
tremendous
Mr.
heart.
Gotti's jab isn't
But
accurate.
it's hard to
Floyd's
see
is.
how he has a
Floyd's
clue
always able to
about
touch
landing
Gotti's head.
anything
Gotti
big or
always has to try
effective.
to find
And
the
that
head.
was what the game plan was supposed to be about. Landing big
Why is he
shots.
crossing his arms like that? This is not fair. Gotti is probably going to get another round here.
You can do it, baby. Let's go.
I don't even know what his corner would be saying to him.
Yeah, he ain't getting punched anyway, so fuck it.
I don't even know if they
Build a
believe in him
website
at
you
this
love.
point. I don't even know if his corner believes in him at this point, man.
He see Floyd land a straight right hand, left jab, another straight right hand, another left jab, another straight right hand, just hit miss, and follow with the hook at the end. He got it with everything he throws at him anytime he gets ready.
He's very lucky that last
The problem Gatti is having is that at close quarters, Mayweather sees everything coming, and his hands are so fast that Gatti doesn't have a chance to respond.
I don't know when I've seen more one-sided copy box numbers. Mayweather 32 out of 60 in that round. Gatti 5 out of 37. Larry, you probably saw a lot of the action between Sugar Ray Robinson and Jake LaMotta. Was it ever this one-sided?
Well, I don't go quite back that far. I don't remember that. But LaMotta was extremely strong and could come forward through some of Robinson's punches.
There, Gatti gets in a left to the body. His best and most purposeful punch so far.
After taking all the punches he's taken, for him to come and still be throwing shots like that says a lot about Gatti, son.
Stop! Well, there's an old phrase about the guts of a burglar. I doubt there's a burglar alive who has the guts of Arturo Gatti.
Don't hold his head, Floyd.
You know, everybody remembers in history Robinson LaMotta, but, you know, Willie Pep had a great deal of trouble with a fighter who just jumped in on him and gave him all kinds of problems. So sometimes speed can be neutralized, but Gatti hasn't shown that he can do it yet. Sandy Sadler was the fighter I was thinking of.
Gatti would have to just pound him to the body. He would have to just commit to hooks to the body and give up on the jab completely, and he's not going to do that.
Mayweather at all. He's been unable to get in close and rough him up.
He actually has a chance to be in front of him.
Stop! Don't put the forearm in his face, okay? Okay, let's go. Box.
See, Floyd taking his time, trying to let a little bit of punishment soak in on Gatti. He's trying to catch him with a big shot. I hope you heard him. He's not expecting.
Try to do the Philly show. So it's actually done it. There we go. Nice. See, he uses that shoulder for a little bit more. Beautiful combos, man. He's so good. Gatti can't do that. If Gatti tried to do that, he wouldn't.
Giving Gatti fans a chance to see something what they came to see.
Straight right hand by Mayweather twists Gatti's head around. Crashes another straight right hand right off of the Gatti noggin. Gatti's had a couple moments of competitiveness in this round, but as Roy Jones suggests, Mayweather may simply be allowing him to open up to create opportunities. Big right hand across the top, just missed for Gatti. Right hands by Mayweather land like lasers.
Grazed. There was a grazing shot across the face, and that's more than I could say for any other punch the body.
And at this rate, the question is, how long will Arturo be able to see Mayweather's punches coming?
He could just always find Gatti's head. It's wild. Young Miguel Cotto. What are they even saying to Gatti?
Although, if that's Mayweather, you wonder if he wants it that soon.
Head movement. The only time that Gatti committed the head movement in this fight, he just started bobbing his head randomly and it felt super arbitrary.
Yeah, now, soften that ass up a little bit more. Put that right hook in there, too. You need that. That's for the road. Punch that ass.
Here you see that, like we said earlier, one, straight right hand. Jab, another straight right hand, another hook.
Yeah, there's some jabs for you guys. Gatti tried more than the whole
just
fight,
5 or 6 punch combinations at a time. Gatti can't do nothing about it. Totally a mismatch on hand speed. Totally a bad fight for Arturo Gatti, which I said from the get-go. But let's see what happens.
Again, I don't know when I've seen more one-sided punch-stat numbers. Gatti has landed 8 out of 47 power punches thrown through the 5th round. Mayweather's landed 81 of 141. So every time Floyd lands power punches in bunches, he is putting greater distance between himself and Arturo Gatti. Mayweather wearing winning gloves, an Asian-made glove which Emmanuel Stewart called pillows on our air. He thinks they'll help protect his brittle hands, which have oft been broken in the past. Gatti's wearing Everlast, the conventional brand. He breaks his right hand virtually every time he fights.
He needs to move his head when he gets
In case you're wondering whether Mayweather will get tired, he sometimes spars
Floyd
10
waits
or
for him
15
to move his head and then hits him. He knows that he's focusing on the head movement, so he waits for him to move his head and then
to
goes,
increase his stamina.
He's waiting for the fence. He's trying to get him out of there.
Too much hands.
Big body shots, big headshots. Yeah, he can finish him here. Crowd standing out. This thing's about to be over.
Body shot froze the Turo.
Buddy McGirt keeps telling Gaddy not to worry.
Not to worry.
I'm wondering if he shouldn't throw in the
What is
towel.
Buddy McGirt
Yeah,
doing
body shot
now?
hurt him real bad then.
I guess he's thinking like he doesn't have power. Floyd doesn't have power. He's trying to fences.
This is humiliating.
Body shots hurt too, and he's not moving anything.
Floyd
He's
Mayweather
landed like
promised
2 or 3
exactly
good
this.
punches in the
He
fight,
promised
buddy.
he would humiliate Arturo
Floyd, I
Gaddy
can't even count it.
before his fans.
It's
I
just
can't
a
understand we wouldn't see this, though.
I
Before it
can't
happened.
see. It's not in. It says HD on the screen. It's not HD enough for me to see, but it's still the swelling over his face. Floyd doesn't have a bit of swelling.
Much of the crowd is on its feet in awe of the display that Mayweather put forth.
He isn't
How
actually
in the
moving
world
his
can
head.
Gaddy keep taking it?
We need to stop this because he's done.
If I was watching this live, it's like how is there to stop it? Gotti is still moving forward. He's not even getting back right.
The mass
But
middle
the
Roy
body
Jones
shots
passed
after
on
the
fight.
damage.
And I mean, just
Clearly.
one guy totally outclassed. Not going to land the punches because he's not fast enough to put the big
He
punch
just
on
keeps
Floyd
landing
Mayweather.
those big crosses. Crosses right to the temple. Those big rights to the temple. Oh, man, what a combo. I mean, the speed differences were obvious from the opening shot. The fourth shot landed of the entire fight.
Gaddy landed a little left hook. Mayweather knocks him halfway across the ring with his own vicious left hook. Why would anybody continue?
That was a
Gaddy's
10-8
eyes are
round.
closed. You can't see.
And they're yelling at the other guy.
Don't hit him in the body.
I'm not sure Buddy McGirt wants to let him come back out.
Stopping it, baby. Stopping it.
They're stopping it.
Stopping it, Mike.
And thank heaven.
Take a look at him.
It's been over.
No more, baby. No, no,
Unfortunately,
Glad they stopped
round
him.
one.
Yeah, he's way too
Glad
low.
they stopped him.
Performance by Mayweather. People do not underrate that performance. Because it starts with the defense. He didn't get hit at all. He
An
barely got
easy
hit.
TKO victory.
Is that his first world title? Is that why he's crying? I forgot this was his first world title. That's crazy. You'd think of Mayweather as a world champion. Because I don't know that he would be celebrating beating Gotti like that otherwise. Because he was a big favorite. My favorite boxing quote. I'm going to make you look like a C-plus fighter. My favorite quote from the lead up to this fight from Mayweather. And yeah, man, he made him look like a C-plus fighter. Made him look like an F fighter. I swear Gotti landed 4 punches in that fight. I counted 4 like square actual punches by Gotti. Mayweather, the count is unimaginable. I mean, he at least landed 7 or 8 of those big crosses right to the temple from point blank range. Several uppercuts, worked the body phenomenally. And Mayweather was just good, man. Mayweather was just a complete fighter. He was a complete boxer. You can say what you want about him outside of the ring. I didn't like some of the stuff he did outside of the ring. Obviously, nobody did. I don't think he was a villain. He was a bad guy, and not just in a marketing sense. But in terms of being a boxing talent, I think absolutely the best American boxing talent since Sugar Ray Leonard. And definitely talent-wise, the heir to that, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, even Sugar Ray Robinson throne of black American boxing. And just an absolutely excellent fighter with superior speed. You just look at it. It's fast and slow motion. There's just such a vicious whipping action. And just imagine, if you put that exact kind of hand motion, that exact kind of violent whipping arm motion on Sugar Ray Robinson's body, you're just talking about Sugar Ray Robinson. It's kind of the same way Sugar Ray Robinson would throw punches, with that big, waist-centered, full-body, low-handed load-up. It's incredibly damaging, and it makes body work pay off. Um, then it really shows that Floyd was a power puncher when he wanted to be, and that when you're that fast and you're punching that hard, man, it doesn't matter if these are the lighter weight classes. That shit's gonna hurt. Definitely one of the better performances in boxing history. But we're gonna switch to gaming now after watching that fight. That was a I always love watching that fight. I always love coming back to that fight. One of the better performances in the history of boxing from Floyd Mayweather, and one of the final chapters of Arturo Gotti's career. Two of the more famous fighters on the planet, as well. Two of the fighters with the biggest fan bases on the planet. A fight I think is going to be remembered for a very long time. And a fight in boxing that's definitely synonymous with a one-sided ass beating as well. So always worth taking a look at. But we're going to go to gaming. We're going to play Cloverpit. If you guys like gambling, if you guys like roguelite games, if you guys like slot machines, this would be a fun one. I'll be back in just a second. We back. Fuck it, bro. Let's watch this boxing video because we're scatterbrained, huh? Will it actually play the audio? It's for all my people with, bro, with these ads. I swear. I will get an ad block for you guys. I promise. All right, boys. Let's play Cloverpit. Let's see. I'll take that one. Oh, we're at the limit. Fuck. I bet. Really? How many rounds do I have left? 3. Okay, I'm kind of okay. We have 7,000 in as well. No spins left. We made some money. That one gives you an automatic jackpot, so I kind of want it. I don't know how good this one is. That's alright. I don't know how OP that is late game. This is definitely more OP late game. We'll get rid of this one. So we got an automatic jackpot now next round. I'm gonna stop. There we go. Hell yeah, 597. Let's go. That's gonna get us a lot closer to what we need. What do we Oh shit, jackpot. Well, that's our auto jackpot. We didn't roll that. We didn't roll that. Why do I not have game audio? Quick question. Oh. Look at that, game audio. Sorry, guys. Getting used to this new live streaming thing. Literally my first live stream ever, so. Let's see, plus 12 chance for the symbols. Let's have chain modifier. Oh, absolutely. Want that one. Can't believe I still have slots. No phone call. Bet. We have 1 round left to make that much. Okay. 7 spins though, which is great.
So gambling.
Ooh. Ooh. 5,000. Let's go. We're clear. Got the college football playoff on in about an hour. Oregon versus Texas Tech. And I have no idea who's going to win that game. It seems like Oregon always blows it. Texas Tech's a little more... I mean, I don't know how much of a dark horse they can even be. They're in what conference are they in? They're in the, are they in the SEC? That would be disgusting. I thought they were in the Big 12, but I don't think... Yeah, they're in the Big 12. Big 12 still exists. I'm high. The Big 12 still exists. They're in the Big 12. They gotta be the best team in the Big 12. Deadline now. I have 15,000. Right? Made a ton in all those jackpots. That horse. That horse. What are they called? Trinkets? Power-ups? What are they called? Lucky Charms. There we go. That horse Lucky Charm is very lucky. Triple the value with a 7. I love that one. Go all in. 1 second, guys. I gotta plug in my computer. What the hell? The stream can't live without my computer. Now let me share that this is happening. This lovely live stream today. I very well may react to the football game later. Let's pull the slot machine till they let us out of hell. May react to some boxing vids as well, or the CFB game at noon. I'm aware that anyone can see my posts, you stupid guru. Thank you very much. YouTube/live, does that connect over here? Yes, it does. I'm gonna like my own live stream and cheat. Lovely. Triple the value with a 7. We have 4, we have 12,000 to pump in there. This is very useful. What does this do? I've never seen this. Oh wow. 25% repetition symbol. I will take that and see how that plays. It's one of the things I like about roguelites is that you can like sample power-ups and see how they're used, and over time you get to sort of learn how to use the certain power-ups properly.
Let's go.
Basically, you have to by failing. Maybe some people are smarter than I am. They get the power-ups and immediately sort of understand how they apply to the game. I'm sure there are plenty of people who play Balatro and Cloverpit and Ball Pit and all these other frickin' roguelite games. Hades. You know, I took forever to play Hades. I remember I played Hades for I don't even know how many hours. And I went over to my buddy's house and he just blew through the entire part that I'd taken like 10 hours to play. He gets through it in like 15 minutes. And he's like, yeah, I've ran through the game like 1,000 times. I'm like, yeah, right. It's a roguelite, so it works. I've stopped and played Hades too. I'm sure I will live stream that at some point. I did like that game. Again, I wasn't that good at it though, clearly. Not anywhere as good as I thought it was. I'm pretty bad at Balatro too. Getting better at this game. I like this game, but you know, it's a slot machine game, so a lot of it is still going to be just luck. But there is a lot more strategy to this than there is to a real slot machine. What are we? Double jackpot value seems pretty good. I really like that one. You get extra tickets once you pass a deadline. I'd rather double the value of jackpots, I can't lie. We can go crazy on the 7s if we want to. That's free. Luck 5+ for the current spin. Can't hate it. I think I'm out of slots. Don't care about clovers and bells. I like this one. Oh, we can take it. Alright, cool. I'm not paying 2,000 to restock. That's wild. Okay, we're at the 6th. We're at the 7th deadline though, so This is kind of the stage where if you don't have a combo, you're kind of screwed. We have the what's it called? Respin or whatever, on a lot of our stuff. But yeah, we're gonna have to spin a lot better than that if we want to survive. 2,900 isn't even that big of a dent. 100? There we go, there we go. Really? That's all? Wow, yeah, look at that. There's only one thing in there. That's painful. There, finally. Finally, finally. I think we're safe just off that. Just 5,000? Oh, 33, okay. Okay, 33,000. Nice. Beauty. With the key, you can open a new drawer. I have access to the third drawer. I don't know when the hell you actually get access to opening the door. But I'm going to open this drawer, third drawer. I would like to keep playing, absolutely. Like your winner mentality, I do as well. There's the sevens. We need this one. Because it actually combos with something. Imagine that. I think it... No, wait, we have diamonds. We don't have sevens. We don't have anything actually buffing sevens, so I take that back. Let me take a look at these so that I can sort of discern some kind of strategy to make so I don't die here. So we're getting luck from that, and we're getting luck from this, I believe, as well. Oh, okay, that just multiplies symbols. That's pretty good. That's adding repetition. That hasn't been that useful so far. Okay, that raises the base value of sevens. That adds chain modifier to sevens. So we do have some things boosting sevens. So I'll have some things boosting diamonds and some things boosting sevens. Lucky charms. What does this frickin' little red thing do? It just gives luck for the next spin. That's modifying diamonds. It's really hard to tell what's the least useful thing here. Everything is kind of useful. I kind of want to let it ride with what I have. We need 200k. If we have a bad round here, how many spins is it going to give me? 7. Okay, if we have a bad round here, we're going to have to make some changes. I know I don't know when to stop, Satan. Come on. Come on. What's that? 666. You saw I had 0. Okay, well, never mind. We had 0. Does not matter. And we just, it says 2.7%, 666 percentage. We just rolled it, so probably shouldn't roll it again. Get 10k for the 777s. 10k is not bad, but it's not touching what we need, and it's showing that we need a more succinct strategy, like I said, to win at this stage. Yeah, that was awful. Alright, we gotta make changes. We gotta be aggressive. We gotta make changes. Spend the money. I definitely want... This thing is useless. Put it in the drawer. That's useful. That's lucky. I'm just gonna throw that away. Fuck it. I know it's probably good, but I'm gonna throw it away. And we're gonna add this thing with the 7s. And... permanently? Ooh, that's good. Adds value to diamonds and treasures permanently. I don't hate that at all. If we can pull some, but that's why it's gambling. But if we can pull some, it's worth it. There we go. There we go. Payout. That's almost a jackpot. 1 lemon away. Let's go, man. Do you believe it? It's still counting. How much is it? 23k. Is that even enough? I think that's enough to save us, right? No, no, no. Nice. 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 Ooh, wee, look at that. Another 23,000, 51K. Yeah, it doesn't even really touch it. We've got one round left. We're gonna have to keep pulling like that. Alright. 8,000 left. We need like 50K. What can we do to maximize? How much? What's in here? I don't know. What's in here? Yeah, it's a drawer. There's nothing in there. There's obviously nothing in there. I'm not taking it down. We have 12. We can definitely... How much does it cost to spin? 196. Yeah, we can absolutely reboot the shop and we get the 7 picture. And I think that's absolutely going to be worth it to throw out. Not the diamond. What does this do? That adds to 7s. And this boosts 7s as well. I just don't care about the repetition modifier has not been that good. I'm just gonna sell out on 7s. That can be useful in the future. What is this? Calendar. Whenever you end a deadline, the calendar increases the symbol's multiplier by 1 for every round skipped in that deadline. Oh, for every round skipped in that deadline, I see. It's not that good. It's probably broken. There's probably some strat that's completely broken and it's completely beyond me. 7 spins left to save the world. Look at all them 7s. Keep stacking the money. Keep piling the money high. No! God damn it, bro. I'm pissed. I'm livid. 2.7% chance that that shit happens. And then nothing on the next spin. We need to be saved here. No, we're not getting saved. We're done. We're cooked, bro. We're cooked. I'm telling you we're cooked. I'm telling you we're cooked. How is that not anything? There's so many diamonds and 7s on the screen. Agony. We're dead. That's how you lose in this game. I'm just not even gonna react, bro. Just play another round. I'm pissed. Yo, just kill me already. Look at all the power-ups we had, man. What did I say the time was on that? No, there's no timer. Oh, playtime 187 minutes because I left the screen on while I was watching the fight, yeah. The stakes keep rising. They do indeed.
You know, man.
Alright, let's go. Take that. Only have one left, so no. Let's just pull a slot.
Let's go gambling.
Oh yeah. Put some cherries in there. I think we might be okay. For the first round. Might as well put cherries in my Coke. We're almost there.
Let's go gambling.
We're gonna get out of hell, boys, I swear to God. We're free from hell. Imagine that at the end they free you and you get to play like a heaven-themed slot machine. I wish I had mods for this game. Like mod it. Make it like make the slot machine itself actually have like a hell theme. They got all sorts of themed slot machines in Vegas. Vegas is totally fucked though. I was talking about that with my friend earlier. They completely priced out their entire consumer base. They turned everything into like designer shit. I mean, it's for like Vegas would be cool if you were like going to a fight or if you were like going to a Raiders game, but otherwise, it's way too expensive to just go there. To what? Spend your money and get ripped off? Like you're gonna lose your money anyway. What's the point of having a $60 burger? I'm not even kidding. There, like it's priced like a fucking stadium. It's worse than a stadium. It's like the most expensive place in the country. Like it's $60 burgers. Everything is Balenciaga. It's like a high-priced bougie outdoor mall, like Hudson Yards in New York City, except even bigger. Like the entire strip. It's completely ridiculous. Like there aren't that many rich people in the world to make this like bustling all the time. It's only really busy on like the nights that it would be busy, like Saturday, I guess. But even then, it's not as busy as it used to be. Apparently, I don't live in Vegas. I live in New York. But apparently Vegas is just dying because it's too expensive. Like, I mean, everything else is too expensive. But Vegas specifically, it's fascinating because, like, it's a place where you're already going there to get ripped off of your money. You know? So, like, why are you nickel and diming people for every other thing? I thought part of the appeal of Vegas was, like, the free shit. And also the culture of the city has just died, too. It's impossible to go in there and see, like, a free show. You're not going to wander into, like, some room with, like, some performer. It's only big acts. It's only fucking Bruno Mars and Katy Perry. I'm sure there's going to be somewhere that'll take its place where you can just, like, gamble for an actual affordable amount of money and not get nickel and dime. But maybe not. I mean, part of it is the fucking giant corporations that run the gambling industry and are partly responsible for gambling being legal. And also, how can you be surprised that Vegas is dying when gambling is legal? When you can gamble on your phone. That's what I was saying before. It's like, if you want to play a slot machine, first off, you have a game like this, and then you also have demos, like, online. You can just look up free slot machine demos online and play them. I could switch my stream and just do that right now. Why the hell would I go to Vegas and sit in front of a big slot machine when I'm going to lose money? When I'm already losing money to stay at the hotel. It's like a $700 a night room. And there's not an item on any menu at any restaurant in the entire city that's under $20. But like, bro, I live in Manhattan and it's tough to find an entree under $20. Dead ass. I mean, there are lunch specials that are under $10 for sure, and there's fast food. So, like, duh, you can eat affordably in New York City, but, like, only cheap shit that you would expect to be cheap. Actual entrees, even at a diner, like a burger is like $19.95. It's nuts.
Let's go gambling.
Speaking of $19.95, I do want a lot more than $19.95. The Clovers, the luck at the Irish. Cherries. Yo, if you like, have you ever seen those Clover slot machines at casinos? Those shits are the jankiest ones. Like, you know what? Just be the oldest, most racist Irish granddad pulling that shit. You know it. Right as I say that. Right as I say that, look what happens. The luck of the Irish. Which is historically terrible. Conor McGregor level luck. Like, is Conor McGregor lucky? We're not even having that conversation. Conor McGregor's not going to be very lucky next year when he gets head kicked into oblivion. Next year, this year, later this year, wow. When he gets head kicked into oblivion by Michael Chandler on the lawn of the White House. There's not going to be an octagon. Joe Rogan's going to come in and he's going to be like, we shouldn't have an octagon. It's a terrible Joe Rogan impression. I'm not going to try that again. There shouldn't be an octagon in the White House. We should just have them fight on the lawn, and then they'll actually do it. Trump will be like, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a great idea, Joe. We'll just have them fight on the lawn. There won't be an octagon. The ring girls will walk barefoot on the grass, holding the placards before the rounds. No, there aren't. Joe Rogan wouldn't want there to be any rounds. Joe Rogan wants there to not be any rounds, and he wants them to fight on a big, empty fucking field, apparently. Goofy. You imagine if they did MMA on a giant, empty field? That'd be crazy. I have 3 viewers, massive internet celebrity. E-list internet celebrity, MPC, sports and gaming. Let's see, hold up. Nice. No. I almost never take the red offers in this game. Almost never. Like, I find myself barely even reading them. They're not good. Oh, almost. Thank God. More clovers.
Let's go gamble.
Ah, fuck me. Really? I wasn't locked in enough. I should have locked in more. That was really my problem. I should have locked in more. That was really my problem. Alright, next round. Next round. Next round. We'll get him next time. We'll get him next time. Let's go straight to the machine. Straight to the machine. Straight to the machine. Not even gonna buy any power-ups. Don't need any. Lemons. Zesty. Very zesty of this slot machine. Now give me some 7s. Beat the zesty allegations. There we go. Some bells. Oh, that's kind of zesty too. Bells are kind of zesty. I need 7s and treasure chests. Pump it up. Pump it up. Hell yeah. Oh, I can't afford the king. I want the king. I like the peppers though. All the peppers are good. Next.
Let's go gamble.
Cherry. Oh, look at the 7s. There we go. Utter redemption. Complete redemption by the slot machine. Nobody wants lemons. Nobody wants cherries. Nobody wants bells. Everybody loves 7s. Everybody knows this. Next fucking round. Let's get it. Oh, look at this. Okay. I have enough coins to meet the next deadline. I want to make a deal. I've never seen this before. If you're interested, deposited some coins before starting the slot machine. Here's the deal. Alright, here's the deal. If you immediately deposit all coins you need for the deadline, I'll give you 1 memory pack you accept. Absolutely. That's the spirit. Here's your memory pack. Wow. Oh, these cards. I've seen these before. Wow, so these are the first times I've seen these cards, but I know these were in the game. Because I've watched videos on this game before. First Love. Aw. For the rest of the run, phone abilities will trigger one more time whenever a deadline starts. The store will be empty. Fuck that. I don't want an empty store. Same First Love. Old Wounds. Deadlines are 50% easier, but you begin the run with 15 deposited coins only? Is that even bad? I feel like that's really good. I feel like that's extremely good. Think of every run. Interesting. Okay, we can now encounter 666. That's just the point of the game we're at. Very interesting with the memory pack. Let me check. Let me just look at this up here. What does it say? Erase memory card. No effects. Play normally. And then we have deadlines are 5% easier. This is the active one. Erase memory card. So I don't have a memory card active right now. How do I change my active memory card? That's... oh. I'm looking here. Unlocked a bunch of stuff. Wait. Bro, really? Oh, I see. There's 16 whole pages of them. I see. You gotta go to page 1. I'm fucking... come on! Wait, no. I got... no, it's looking hard to navigate. There we go. Sorry, guys. Bro! This menu. Where are the cards? I'm not seeing the memory cards anywhere. In the computer, unfortunately. Right. I guess I just don't know how to activate memory cards. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe there's some obvious way that I'll think of later, but right now I have no clue. And let's spend some money on some power-ups. 20% for any bell. That's a very good one. That helps you dictate what's that's also very useful. 3 free restocks. That's extremely good. Every 7 spins, patterns will repeat 1 more time. I don't really want that. It's kind of expensive. I like the diamond modifier. We'll use 1 more. Oh, it's terrible. I don't hate that one. I never hate that one. Don't even want +1 options with the telephone. That one increases 7s, but I don't know if we want to do 7s in this run. We're going to do this one because I don't pick red abilities. See, I didn't pick one. Wait, be right back. There. And we can boost that, hopefully. That gets boosted. Well, maybe the red call actually has to, like, stop ringing for us to officially reject it and for it to boost. We'll see. Cherries. More cherries. Hell yeah. Cherries paying out right now. I don't know how well they're paying out. 176, not bad. 2 more spins. Oh, we've got 2 rounds left. Okay, that's good. Reroll with 20. We've kind of committed to not comboing on 7s now. I kind of like the extra spin that one gives me, so let's do it. Let's go 7 spins.
Let's go gambling.
There we go. Hell yeah. Lemons. More cherries. More money. We get extra spins. Do we have any? Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm mad. I'm not happy about that. Thank God for that one shamrock. I appreciate it. Screen full of lemons. Why would you change them into diamonds? That's not even a good thing. That didn't help. I probably would have made more money if you didn't do that. I would have had a jackpot and it comes in and turns all the lemons into diamonds. No. I don't have a jackpot with the lemons anymore. Whatever. We're through. We're through, yeah. Checkpoint. 666. Now we're at 22222. Nope. Not taking it. Level up the dog collar again. Get that back. We got another free reroll. I love the greedy king. Wait. I do want the greedy king. What do we have to get rid of? This one just screwed me. I'm just gonna put it in a drawer. Why not? We'll take the greedy king. Because that one, I'm just mad at that one right now. So I want to put it away because it really did just screw me over. We literally had a jackpot. It's another 666. And it didn't take a lot of my money away for some reason. Wow. I thought I was about to really regret keeping all that money at 903 or whatever, 930. But it only took like 10 gold. Curious. One spin left. $9.43. Okay. We got 2 rounds left. We should be okay. Don't see anything to add. 69 is too much. I don't like that we don't have anything that we can push the button on. I like being able to hit the button. Gives you a certain amount of peace of mind. Our 666% is only 1.5. We just rolled one though. I shouldn't jinx it. Lots of lemons in this game. That's how you can tell we're not gonna win. You can tell we're not gonna win because of all the lemons. Shamrock action, some more lemon action. It's not looking good right now. It's not looking great right now. We got 1 round left. We only have 319. That's not enough to get us there. Trying to think of what else I can do. 6, 7. 6, 7. It says we have 1 more chance. Let's just do it. Let's just take that. We have 6 spins. And if we get some 7s. There's some 7s. Let's see how much. 28, bro? What is happening? We need some luck. We need some of that extra luck we added. There's some bells. Can the bells save us? I don't think a bells is being that good. Only 30. Dude, yikes. Yikes. Oh? Did we just get saved? Look at this. Is it enough? 300. It's not bad. I think that's not enough. It is enough. It is enough. It is enough. Wow. Just by the skin of our teeth, we're through. Now we gotta get 12,000. That seems steep. We gotta come up with an actual strategy to get 12,000. I want something that helps me with diamonds, but that's not gonna happen. Add the gambler trait and one to the random lucky charm you have equipped. I don't even want that. We've been getting a lot of clovers. I'll double the value of clovers. Maybe we can go in on clovers and reset some things, because I want to get rid of the king. We can throw him away. He just screwed us. This thing kind of screwed us over a little bit too. Got in our way. If you see all gold sevens in a single, if you see all seven, if you see 7 sevens in a single spin, it turns them all gold. I don't know how useful that is, man. I'm gonna throw this away. You might regret it, but if you see 7 sevens in a single spin, like, you're still gonna have a good time. That's still a win usually. Bells. Chance for bells to have the golden modifier. Actually, alright, even if it does strategize. Gotta love this one because it gives you a free jackpot. I mean, come on. We have 4,000 to reload the shop. These discs are always good. The chain modifier is also good. And we don't have enough stamps, so it doesn't matter. 7 spins. There we go, there's our free jackpot. We keep the money in our account and we keep almost getting 666s. So close to 666s. There's some 7s. I mean, we're getting somewhere. We need 22,000. It just loves the 6s, huh? It just loves the 6s, doesn't it? Alright, we bit a significant chunk off of it. Just go back in. Shamrocks. Nothing. Only at 30. Nothing. Oh. There we go. Finally a jackpot. We really needed that. We were doing absolutely nothing before that. I don't care that it's cherry. It's something. 480. It's not really even scratching the surface. We gotta make a change. I think we got lucky with the pulls before that. Now it's obliterating all of our charms. So we need to go get more charms. 420. It's not making a dent. 1,000. It's not enough. We need 4,000 in these pulls here. And we're definitely going to take you. And we don't have the tickets to do anything else. So we're just going to have to get lucky. And we don't even have a way to push the button. So we are just going to have to pull well. Got the chain icon on some stuff now. But it's 36. And there's just so many 6s. No 666s, but a lot of double 6s. Lemons. 228. It's been a honor playing with you this evening, gentlemen. I'm not ending the stream. I'm just that game did not end well. We're gonna play one more game though. I'm not done with this by any means. That game just didn't go well. Next. Memory card. Okay, so we can actually do memory cards this time. Deadlines are 50% easier, but you begin the run with 15 deposited coins only. I don't know how many deposited coins I would have otherwise. So the first debt is 37. So I guess we're just starting from a really low point. We can afford 7 spins though, so I'm happy. Maybe it does /can, but I also wish the slot machine in this game would have just more rows. Maybe you can make it have more rows with an effect in the later game. They can have 7 rows or something. Be cool to have a different look, different skin to the slot machine. You get 1 coin from these 7 spins, huh? Man, we're getting nothing. I see why that's such a detrimental effect, I guess, now, if you don't spin well. I'm just getting no coins for it. It's enough. It's enough to get us through. 1 pretty. Depositing the coins 1 at a time. Wow. I like increasing the charm space. Clovers could be pretty easy though, because there's just a lot of Clover-related power-ups that are decently affordable. We just got screwed by the Zag. Here, we get 3 free restocks for that. We can restock the store. We have 5? What is this one? Oh, absolutely. Let's do that. That's not that good. It's just a last spin of a round, but it's not nothing. We only have 3 spins. We got 3 rounds left, of course. Let's get something on this round. Only 1 spin left after this. There we go. There's some 7s. Hell yeah. Do something. 168. Nice. The reason that I connected this live stream, at least for the immediate future, was that I wanted to do a playthrough of my favorite video game of all time, and I didn't want to clog up my channel with a bunch of videos of me playing a game that has nothing to do with any of the stuff that I talk about on my channel, that being baseball and boxing. Because that game is The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. So I'm going to be live streaming myself playing Skyrim. Mostly, and that's what's going to take up the live section of my channel. But I'm also going to play other games that I like, of course, because, I started this channel with plans on, making content, but I think that I have a little bit more of a personality for live streaming, maybe even than for content creation. And, it's a good excuse. You can hear me now, I'm tired, but I didn't sleep a lot last night. It's a good excuse to keep my energy levels high. And I would expect that a lot of my live streams are going to be hopefully a little more energetic than this one is. This has been a little more chill, though. It's just one of those days, though. It snowed last night. It's a little cold outside. I feel kind of bad for all the people that have to go into work today, but if you're out there watching this at work, that's kind of what I make my videos for, truth be told. I remember working at a warehouse, at a music store, managing a music store warehouse. And, I'd come into work and I'd listen to live streams during a lot of my shift to make the days go by earlier. That's for sure who I make content for. The people trying to make the day go by easier at work. And we're absolutely going to triple the value of the 7 here. I feel like the game almost bullies you into that strategy because it's just so useful. More free restocks, please. I actually really like this one. I actually really do like this one. Oh, we're out of space. It's just such a random assortment, you know? They just have nothing to do with one another. There's no strategy, there's no plan. I mean, my luck can be a little higher. Symbols multiplier, that's luck. That gives luck for the next spin. This gives the golden modifier. That increases diamonds and treasures. So we could go after diamonds and treasures. But we haven't increased the value of the 7 as well. We have a lot of luck buffs too. But we could definitely take that diamond one over every 7 spins plus 7 less. I don't hate that at all. I don't know about this Necronomicon up here. What is this actually doing? Dude, I'm alright. I'll just throw it away. I want the diamond one. I want to actually have something that resembles a strategy here for once. For goodness sake.
Let's go again.
I don't know what I'm going to make a video about next on the channel. I've been thinking about... Well, I need to talk about Shakur Stevenson, William Zepeda. Bro, I am sleep deprived. I need to talk about Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. That's the fight that's been on my mind the most lately, Stevenson versus Lopez. I think it's a great fight. My mind just keeps telling me that Teofimo is going to be slow. That we're going to see the same... That Shakur is going to be able to make Teofimo make mistakes. And that it's going to be a little like Devin Haney versus Brian Norman. And that I believe that Shakur Stevenson is just a level above technically. And he's just going to be able to hurt Teofimo in ways that Teofimo can't hurt him. Because, you know, Lomachenko, there was something about that fight, about there not being any crowd. And I think that Teofimo just took advantage of a Lomachenko who maybe wasn't mentally there. I'm pretty sure that was Lomachenko's last fight. And he did lose, but it was his retirement fight. I think it indicates for a guy like Lomachenko maybe that the will to continue at the top level was no longer there. And Teofimo Lopez took advantage of that. And again, empty arena, the pandemic. And also, it's just something about the style matchup was there too, where I just think that Shakur Stevenson is way too good off the back foot. He's way too good off the back foot. And that's what Max Kellerman was saying. Like maybe Teofimo Lopez can turn Shakur Stevenson. His footwork and his angles can be a little better. But man, like Shakur Stevenson is mean, and he can make you look stupid. And his counter punching and his timing and his counter combinations are just absolutely immense. And I'm talking about off the back foot, not off the front foot. There, we get diamonds boosted. We need that. That's good. We get diamonds manifesting more often, and we have diamonds boosted. Increase all symbols by their base value, then immediately restart the store together with this charm. Well, that's not that bad if I take that charm. And it doesn't take space. Reach the charm's limit. Let's re-roll. Gotta be careful here. Bet's talking about the fight in a minute. Nice, so we make room for one more charm there. Don't want to manifest bells. Don't want the battery modifier. Don't want that either. Don't want that either. Huh, nothing good. Oh, I like that. Here, restock with things that have luck in their effect. The train is useful. I took it by accident, admittedly. I can just get rid of it. Triggers randomly. Luck 7 for the current spin. Wait. I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna be really honest. I don't even know what that means. Luck 7 for the current spin. Discard after 9 activations. And 300 to respin it. I think I'm good. I think we're just gonna stay like that. We have 3 rounds left to make 6,000. I think we're pretty comfortably gonna do that. And move on to the next round because we have some kind of a distinct strategy here if we get some diamonds in. But there's something to be said about Tiafimo. People say Tiafimo's hard to predict, and he is hard to predict. But I don't necessarily subscribe to the idea that there's this like world-class version of Tiafimo who's like actually, oh god damn it, we lose. I think we're gonna lose all our money. No, just 355. It's not the end of the world. Oh, 841. I feel like we lost more than that. I think we lost more than 355. I think we might be in trouble. Alright, that's something. Plus 360, plus 450. We get a lot of it back. I'm just having trouble picturing Teofimo hurting Shakur. We're still at a point where I can't really picture anybody hurting Shakur, but I just don't believe that there's this super instinct version of Teofimo out there that people seem to think exists. I think that Shakur Stevenson is a great neutralizer. I think he's the best neutralizer out there in terms of being able to neutralize another fighter's offense next to Devin Haney. And I think he's better than Devin Haney, especially from a fan's perspective in the sense that he's a lot more entertaining than Devin Haney in terms of how he neutralizes people. I expect one of the ways that he's going to neutralize Teofimo is with just hitting him with the body. I don't think that Teofimo Lopez is going to be able to withstand a sustained body attack from Shakur Stevenson. And I think Shakur Stevenson is also going to be able to hit a jackpot. I think Shakur Stevenson is also going to be able to... he's just going to be able to fight this fight on his terms. He's going to be able to fight the fight... he's going to be able to be a lot more comfortable fighting the fight off the back foot early. And it's going to take Teofimo Lopez... those early rounds are going to be so much more important for Teofimo than for Shakur. Shakur is just going to be downloading information, and Teofimo is going to have to try to make a very real impact. Man, look at what the diamonds did. 20,000. I talked right through that insane jackpot. Maybe the biggest jackpot I've ever hit in this game. 20,000, blowing us right through the new deadline, and we're going to make a deal. But before I hear this deal, I'm going to just keep talking about this fight real quick because I'm in the middle of talking about that. Even if I might make a video. Always good to talk boxing. I think that Teofimo is going to be under a lot of pressure to be the one to initiate. I think that he has to be the one to hurt Shakur. And that creates a situation where... Dog, this button is really annoying. Hold on. That creates a situation where it'll basically for Teofimo have to go like how the Brian Norman fight went for Devin Haney, and I apologize if that's confusing, but Teofimo's going to have to knock down Shakur Stevenson early in the fight. He's going to have to hurt Shakur Stevenson early in the fight and get Shakur Stevenson out of sorts, because if Shakur Stevenson can download information, he can figure it out. I get that Teofimo Lopez is an unconventional fighter. I get that he hits very hard. I get that he can be very direct. He's going to have to show Shakur those skills. And Shakur is going to make sure over the course of the fight that Teofimo shows him everything, that he shows him the whole tool set. And I'm sorry, but Shakur Stevenson is ready to move. He's ready to establish angles. He's definitely in his prime. Shakur, he's in his prime right now. I think that Teofimo is going to have to hope that, you know, Shakur, honestly, he might be a little too active. Just hope that Zepeda fight was a little too recent. The Padley fight was, he's just fought a lot recently. He's definitely fought more than Teofimo. And I think you have to hope that, I mean, it's an MSG. I don't know. I just think that Shakur is more likely to, I mean, he doesn't have to show up, right? Teofimo has to show up, and even then I don't know. Right? Because the real thing that changes my mind on this fight and that makes me think that Shakur is going to win, beyond anything else, because I could always just say, oh, I could just, but the same reason anybody is going to pick Teofimo Lopez, I'm just going to say, oh, Teofimo Lopez is a better, like, he has that mode that he goes into. Oh, he's just going to have one of those nights where he's that special Teofimo Lopez, and you know, you've never seen a fighter like, come on. I think that Shakur Stevenson just has to show up and do his job, and he'll be able to win this fight. Memory pack. Let's see what we get. And it's like what I said about Inoue versus Picasso as well. I think that I don't know how likely it is that Lopez is going to take rounds late in the fight. And more important than anything, the thing that made me, I lost my train of thought kind of actually now I realize, the thing that made me pick Lopez originally is that when he lost to Kambosos was kind of back foot counterpunching. That's really not good. That's not good that somebody like George Kambosos, who we saw last year, really get dominated by Richardson Hitchens, who really honestly could have beaten George Kambosos with, you know, his right hand tied behind his back. He just pretty much jabbed Kambosos into oblivion. You see Kambosos lose a fight like that, and you're telling me that, you know, Teofimo Lopez is even capable of losing to George Kambosos on, it's kind of unbelievable. But that is how Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez, fighting off the back foot. So I think that, like, to a certain extent, the way to beat Teofimo Lopez is fighting off the back foot. And Lomachenko's problem is that he didn't fight off the back foot. That actually isn't really Lomachenko's game, despite what a lot of people think. Of course, Lomachenko can fight off the back foot, but he didn't want to, and he didn't try to in the Lomachenko fight. That was really a toe-to-toe, you know, struggle, really, of a fight where they were really head-to-head for a lot of the fight. If the way to beat Teofimo is to fight off the back foot, then I don't even know if this is that good of a fight. I think Shakur wins it easy. But, you know, I'm willing to be surprised. I think Teofimo is a really good fighter, and it's almost surprising that this fight is actually happening. It does seem to be a little soon, to be honest with you. I hate to be that kind of a boxing fan, but, like, maybe let it marinate a little more, man, really. Maybe let it marinate a little more. I mean, unless you really want to do a trilogy or something, or have more than one fight. But I don't know how many storylines have actually developed around those two. But my pick is definitely going to be Shakur. It's going to be, I don't know what would have to happen to try to convince me that Teofimo would be the pick. Teofimo can, of course, win the fight, but to actually pick the fight, it's Shakur. Okay, back to the slot machine game. Big station. For the rest of the run, every deadline will have 7 rounds. The rounds will only have 1 spin, dude. Screw that. Absolutely not, no. The rest of the run, phone abilities will trigger 1 more time. When it starts, the store will be empty. I don't even want that one either. I guess I'll take that one, but I don't want to use it. I need to reach 33,000. Am I using active? No, this is the active one. Good, okay. Wow, there are holographic cards. I can't even imagine how much different effects these cards can have. We're out of space. Double the value of diamond and treasure, 100%. Argue we need to do that. Let's get rid of you. I don't think they're that useful. I like the gory blood explosion that things get removed in. During this round, this does 7s, just yellow symbols. We're not boosting clovers. Let's just do that. We didn't get lucky. I like this one a lot. That's a good power up. Alright, let's go. 7 spins.
Let's go get
Hit the button. But, you know, I also needed to mention the Anthony Joshua story. But that's hard for me to address because, you know, I'm not British. I'm not African. I only really know Anthony Joshua as a boxing fan. Obviously I'm not African, I'm white as hell. But, you know, I only know Anthony Joshua as a boxing fan. I only know him casually as an American. Of course, it's deepest condolences. He went through an absolute tragedy. And my thoughts are with him. I can't imagine what he's going through. And it really highlights how awful the emergency services are in Nigeria. To see him get lifted out of the car like that. You know, it's not surprising if he never fights again. And that's sort of why I want to be careful addressing it, because he has a right to just retire into the sunset, especially after all the money that he made. He doesn't owe anybody anything for what he's put his body through and what his body just went through. Because even being a big and strong of a man as Anthony Joshua is, being through an impact like that is not good for your body. And, okay, seems like a future final reward. Well, I'm going to open the fourth, drawer here when I get this key. If we get this key at 100k, we're gonna have to get a lot of diamonds to get there, but we're already a decent amount of the way there. Actually, up at 78k now. And treasures manifest more permanently. Actually, I'd rather have the double jackpot value. We get so much money from jackpots already. We've got 3 whole rounds left to make this happen. So I think we're looking pretty good right now, actually. Maybe better than ever. To actually almost 3 6s, but we're good. But, you know, just trying to be respectful to Anthony Joshua and the Anthony Joshua situation, and the fact that, you know, he doesn't owe anybody anything, and that he deserves to fight whenever he wants to fight. He's already clearly, to be honest with you, Jake Paul highlights this, but for the last few years, at least except for Daniel Dubois, been fighting what I would describe as opponents that, not easy opponents, but opponents that he's significant favorites over. I mean, Jake Paul's obviously an easy opponent. So if you want to look at that, you can say, oh, he's just coming back from, you know, a string of losses, or you can see it as him winding his career down after, you know, a career of putting a pretty significant toll on his body in the heavyweight division. I don't doubt that he can still do it, but the truth is, underlying everything else, I'm just not that excited for an Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight, man. I'm just not that excited for it. Haven't been for a long time. It would have been cool back in the day when it was for a belt, but now it just feels empty and useless. And, you know, I also wanted to talk a little bit about the heavyweight situation with Usyk and Wilder. But I think that's the thing I'm most likely to make a full video on, because that Usyk-Wilder fight, I kind of hate to say it, but it fascinates me. It doesn't fascinate me from a boxing perspective. But it fascinates me from a business perspective and how even in the Turkey Allah Sheikh era of boxing, you can, you know, pull whatever Deontay Wilder's pulling right now, where he builds himself back up without building himself back up. He beats one random nobody and he gets a shot at the champion off previous clout. And, you know, fighting a guy, a trilogy against the guy in Tyson Fury who himself barely fights. Because that's the thing that sort of no one is saying, right? Is that, like, after this Anthony Joshua crash, if Anthony Joshua doesn't fight again, Tyson Fury's not going to fight again. That's the only fight Tyson Fury's going to do. So if Tyson Fury isn't fighting Anthony Joshua, he's just not fighting anybody. And I guess Tyson Fury is going to stay retired. We could get a situation where Joshua retires and it forces Fury to stay retired. It's sad, especially after Terrence Crawford retired as well. I want to see what Midas Touch is. All scored symbols increase by their base value. Oh my goodness. That is an extremely good power-up. Ring bell triggers the red button. Symbols multiply permanently. Whoa. We got some good stuff. Wow. Counters multiplier plus 1 for every 15 you own. That's not that good. Chance for any chariot. Have a token modifier. Plus 5 chance for token modifier to be applied to any symbol. A token scoring symbol with this modifier earns you half. Oh, wow. Wow. So if I hit that, I'd earn 1750 on every single token modifier. I would be drowning in money. Wait, we can take it right now. So I'm going to be scoring on every single token modifier. 43,000 to reload the shop. We got to get to 500k. I mean, we can just open the drawer. I do want to keep playing. But we can just open the 4 drawer. And now we have all 4 drawers unlocked. And I'm guessing that this 500k key would be for the door. So this is for all the marbles here. I really don't know when to stop. No, I don't. Thank you, Satan, for reminding me that I absolutely have no clue when to stop. Hit that button. 12k. We need 100k. Man, look at all those bonuses. Just give me something, come on. I think I'm going to round out the stream by watching some Office Honcho boxing videos. I'm sure you guys love that channel. And no matter how few people are in the stream, I will continue to talk to the streamers if there are many, many people here. I do not care. The streamer will as the streamer does. We aren't even making a friggin' dent in this total, and it is, well, we're gonna get 2 more rounds because we have this death save, so we might have a shot, but we cannot reload the shop, and there's absolutely nothing of value in the shop.
Let's go again.
43k to reboot the shop is devious and diabolical. And the baseball off season has just been like, bleh. It could be the economy. I think it's a lot more likely the CBA. But there's going to be a strike in a couple years. The owners just don't want to sign people to long-term contracts. Teams are spending. Player development is too good now. Teams trust their player development too much to give their guys contracts that aren't absolute guarantees. And we get 128k, and again, not really making a dent in it. But over time, with these extra rounds, who knows? Who knows? But again, we're not going to have money to actually reboot the shop, so we're just gonna have to spin and use those 2 extra lives. That's a lot of chests. That's good. That's a lot of tokens. Are they called coins or tokens? I think they're called coins. That's tens of thousands, though. 49, 50,000. Did we just do it? 50,000. It wasn't even a jackpot. We get 50k and then we 666, and they take all of our money away. Well, we do have 2 more lives. We have plenty of boosts and 2 more lives, but that very well could have just screwed us in a 49k win and losing it all. Crazy. I should be a lot madder about that. Hey, that's something right there. I just saw plus 9,000. We still have some pretty good, Oh, look at this. It's turned it into a jackpot. What the hell? It turned it into a jackpot. You seeing this? 48k. And the 666 isn't going to take that away. No, 48k isn't enough. That's right. We need hundreds of thousands. No, devil. We're good. I'm good. We got 2 more lives. Put the money in. I have 0 tokens. Whoops. Well, we get 2 more rounds, but that sucks. Yeah. We're going to have to get really lucky on this spin, though, man. Oh, wait. Hold up. Cancel. Because... might as well just take that. But we're going to get 2 more rounds. But unfortunately, I put too much money in the machine, so it's only going to be 1 spin. Okay, we get something. Okay. 1,000, that's not really something. That's not really something relative to what we need. But we have enough money now to buy actual spins, 7 spins, and we're going to have to get lucky. But 14 spins would have been a lot nicer, and I cannot lie, I've made that mistake before in this game, and it's cost me but it might never have cost me dearly, because I could literally have won the game on that. 32k. Don't know how much of a difference that makes. I see lots of pluses. It's trying to boost me. 5 more spins left. We need hundreds of thousands out here. It adds some diamonds. I don't know why it turned those chests into diamonds. Those chests would have been more valuable. 3 more left. Pain. It's just pain, bro. Come on. There's some 7s. There's something. I don't know why this card keeps changing shit up. There's some diamonds. It's not enough. We're done. We're cooked. We gave it a really good try. We almost made it. If I wouldn't have made that mistake. Man, oh man, if I wouldn't have made that mistake, huh? We gotta do 1 more try. We gotta do 1 more run after that. Because I fucked up. This football game's starting. Let's see if I can get the audio from this football game on the stream. I doubt it'll let me even go on Hulu. Okay, next run, because I'm pissed off about that one. It is the moment we've been waiting for, but I'm close as hell. Hold up. We can't use this one again, though. That's unfortunate. We can't use this one again, and that one would have been the one that would have actually done it for us, I think. Spin. I mean, that one's just terrible. I don't want a memory card. I'll effect spin normally. Let's see what we unlocked. Wow, we unlocked a lot of stuff. Is that a Balacho Joker? Shocking. The crossover, got a D20, very big mushroom, fidelity card, broken calculator, Aztec painting, and a Jimbo. Randomly generated effect, love it. Okay. Triggers randomly, patterns trigger 1 more time for this spin. Okay. Lucky Charms at the store cost 1 less. That's useful. That should be a more basic one. I don't know why that takes so long to unlock. I mean, it's good, probably. Whenever 15 plus patterns trigger during a spin, that's a lot. Double the value of all symbols to the end of the deadline. That's just to boost crazy jackpots. At the end of each round, replace all Lucky Charms inside all drawers with new random ones. That's a... Oh, wow. That's really cool. I mean, it just inspires you to just fill up your drawers for no reason, but I like it. Alright, so we got a decent start to this game. God, it's so crazy to be back at the start after having, like, all those hundreds of thousands.
Let's go.
So crazy to be back at the start after having hundreds of thousands, but here we are. Ooh, look at that. Big jackpot out of nowhere. Jackpot out of absolutely nowhere. Up to 347. That's got to be through the first 75. Yes, I might get a deal here. Actually, I'm already through it, buddy. You give me a deal? Yes, sir. Here is the deal. If you immediately deposit all coins, if they don't, I'll give you one memory pack. Absolutely. Do we get a good one? New memory pack. Rip it. Like that ish. Inspect the cards. You begin with 12. The rest of the run, you need to earn 0 tickets at the end of every round. Oh, you'll earn 0. So you get 12 at the start, but you get none for the rest of the game. That sucks. For the rest of the run, all charms in the store have a random trait. You begin the run with 4. That one's awesome. Wow. Can I get some extra charges on that so I can use it? Deadlines are easy reading 55 coins only. Like that one too. That one's good. Alright, that one's bad. And now we're at the 666. Threshold. The phone's ringing. I don't want it. I don't even look at those. I don't even care, man. We don't have anything in the drawer. But we can just throw shit in the drawer. Hold up, yeah. Here, let me try this. Put that in the drawer. What is this? Don't even care. Absolutely put that in the drawer. Put that in the drawer. This is good, but it's not rare, so I'll put that in the drawer as well. And now we have 4 things in the drawers, and let's take that. And what does this actually do? Is it at the start of a round? At the end of each round. Okay, so the things in the drawers are going to change at the end of this round. Gotcha, let's go. Smack that button. Smack that. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened to our lucky charms. Maybe we got some crazy shit. First drawer. Interesting. I like it. Okay. Next one. Oh yeah, I like this one. I like the D20. Oh, I like the D20 a lot. Oh shit, we have 2 peppers? That's wild. We have 2 red peppers, I think. Are they both red peppers? Oh no, it's a red pepper and a green pepper. Never mind, it's still cool. And it allows us to basically throw away useless ones for nothing, you know? Like if we don't want that one and that one, we can just throw them in the drawer. Like, and I don't want that one, so we're going to take this, and we're going to throw it in the drawer. And we're going to take that, and we're going to go over. Stop it, and we're going to throw it in the drawer. Wow, look at that. Oh, this is skeleton key, I see. The actual final reward. So we've got 2 things in the drawer. I honestly, we can just throw that in the drawer too, even if it's worth 3. It's expensive. We might draw something good. Symbols multiply. Cherries. I actually like this luck on the last spin. Let's just buy that one because it's worth 1 and we're just going to chuck it. But we'll take this. Put it in the drawer. Do the next round. I love that D20. It's one of those things that's cool about it. It totally changes the game completely. Like, it turns those drawers. And the drawers are a cool mechanic too. It just creates a whole other mechanic within the game beyond the obvious mechanic of the slot machine and the money printer. I'm really enjoying this though. I'm definitely just going to keep live streaming for you guys. This is a lot of fun. Can't wait for the night of the big fights. It's going to be awesome when there's a big fight next time and I can live stream during it. Pick the phone up. Don't want any of them. We we've got 4 drawers here. What's in? Interesting. Don't want that one. That sucks. We'll keep that in the drawer. Triggers randomly pattern. Oh, let's do this one. Let's equip that. It's not bad at all. And we're going to keep that in the drawer as well. And I like it too because you can keep certain ones in the drawer and they will just respin as long as you have the D20. We only have 1 round left though. So we are going to have to actually pull, and I don't know how locked in I've actually been on having real decent effects, but we got so many diamonds that come on, let's go. Combo up. There's no way that's not a ton of money. There's no way we're not through the next target now. How much? What happened? 200? Why are we... Oh man, look at that. Look at that. I don't know what power up that was. I don't know what effect that was, but thank you. 2,250. We are definitely through now with 5 tins per 9,000. 9,000. We're gonna get another memory card. Is this the run? I mean, we're at 10k. You need 500k for the final one. How ambitious could I be? Let's go. Nothing but 7s. Nothing but diamonds. 0 rounds left. I mean, we're completely through. We're through the next round. I didn't even realize we had 0 spins left. I was having so much fun. Come on, we're through the next one. You know we are. Oh, we're through 222. I mean, talk to me. Bring me up. Here's the deal. He's gonna give me a memory card. Yeah. 2 memory packs. 2 memory packs? You believe that? Here are your memory packs. Let's go. Rip it. What do we got? For the rest of the run, the debt to reach is 2 times bigger. Hell no. If you manage to open the door, you'll get a golden knob for your slot machine. Ooh-wee. Golden knob. Can you imagine? For the rest of the run, plus 2 interest at the end of every deadline. You'll earn coins from your interest only when a deadline ends. 2% interest, okay. You'll earn coins from your interest only when the deadline ends. That's like just average. Like, okay, I'll use that. It'll be interesting to see how that would affect a run. For the rest of the run, I mean, will it be? It feels like it's just like spices up the run a little bit. For the rest of the run, phone abilities will trigger 1 more time. But whenever a deadline starts to throw me up the air, I know that one's the most common one. You'll start with only 6 Lucky Charm spaces, but the store will have a permanent discount of 1. How is that a butt? Is that fewer Lucky Charm spaces than you start with? So you get 1 fewer, but you get a permanent discount? I didn't even know that you didn't have 6. I thought you started with 5. Okay. The store. Let's do that. Let's do that one. Let's just actually do something good. Naughty Dealer is incredibly OP. We're gonna put this in the drawer. We're gonna take Naughty Dealer. We're gonna check the rest of the drawers. Don't want that one. Don't want that one. It's good, but I don't want it right now. Just put that in the drawer. And that's just for fruits and... what was the other one? Lemons. Got 8,000 to spare. There we go. Nice. Some diamonds. There's some lemons, nice. Okay, so we get something. $9,000. Obviously new stuff in the drawers. Ooh, nice, let's go. Equip that. Oh wait, hold up. Get rid of this calculator. Just throw it away. One of these peppers has to be... No, no, no. We have 7 activations left on that one. That's not bad. These are both okay. I can't hate it. I don't hate that one either. Do we have a focus on anything? No, we just sort of have a luck focus, and I don't know how sustainable that is. We need to actually focus on a type. And we've got 7s and diamonds here. Oh well, let's equip this. We obviously need to equip that because all we have to do is push the button one time and it has a permanent effect. Greedy King. I think we already have Greedy King. Oh well, we can do a... Oh no, we have Naughty Dealer. We don't have Greedy King. Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of... Let's throw away the green pepper and take Greedy King. Because Greedy King is obviously special. We'll equip Greedy King. Cherries, not good. We have 2 drawers open, so we can... Let's just put... Well, hold up. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Stop it. So we have 2 drawers open. I want to take the diamond, but I can't. I don't have room. Let's oh, I don't know what to do. Let's just put that in the drawer. And then take the 7 and equip it. And then what does this do? We get +3 when a deadline is with that one. We get plus luck with that. Yeah, I'm honestly good. Let's just push the button immediately so that we can, because it's gonna get rid of that one, I think. Right, there's no bell after you push it. Yeah, I think it's gone after you use it once. Texas Tech made Oregon punt in the first drive. I was right about the game last night hitting the under. I think some of these college football playoff games are going to be lower scoring because so much of the momentum of the season has just been drained with the format of the new schedule. I don't know if the way that college football is laid out now is actually going to work. I really don't. Whoops. Hold up. What can I put in the drawer? Like, absolutely nothing. I'm honestly fine with this setup. I just want something that's going to give me more. Wait. Manifest. Sorry. We can manifest the diamonds, I think that'd be a little more useful than Shady Dealer or whatever his name is. Alright.
Let's go again.
Ooh, look at that. 7s. Lots of 7s. That 504 row. 756. Did we get anything there? Okay. 3,000. That's enough. There's 0 rounds left. We barely make it, but we make it. Definitely not through the limit this time. Not getting any offers. No memory packs. Lucky Charms on the table. Ooh, we get the 7s. Hold up, that's big. Because we already got the bonus to 7s. Let's chuck this. I'm finally chucking this. I hate losing the 3. what are they called? The thing is up in the top right corner. They're not called tokens. I don't even know. What's the phone ringing about? Double the jackpot value. Oh, here we go. We can increase their... they're not called charms, though. The tokens themselves aren't called charms. That's incredibly useful, though, because it buffs diamonds. And now we have 2 things to buff diamonds and 2 things to buff sevens. And we can always keep throwing things in the drawers. But we've got to get to 33,000. We've got 12 rounds. 12 rounds. 3 rounds left.
Let's go get
And the pepper is gone now. We've used all of our uses after this long into the game. Almost a 666. Not quite though. There's some sevens. Nicely done. Big row of sevens across. More sevens. Another 1,000. Not awful, but it's not what we need. It's not enough. We need a lot more than that. We need to be making money at a higher rate, but I don't think we hit on any sevens or any diamonds in there. We don't have the 1,000. We need to reroll. That just does bells. That just does lemons. I am mad. I am mad. But what we can do is that. And then wait, hold up. Triggers randomly pound sugar 1 more time for this spin. Okay, we're gonna put this in the drawer. We're gonna buy this other one. This is the one. Wait, no. This is the one we're gonna... fuck. Oh, okay, I see. I'm sorry. We're gonna put this in the drawer. And we're gonna equip that. There we go. And hopefully that'll turn into something else. Next round.
Let's go get
Hopefully we have a good round. Diamonds. But Oregon got a field goal. Said they made him 3 and out, but apparently Oregon kicked a field goal, so it's 3. As the ball, it's 4th down. Already, so I'm not paying that much attention. Only 1,000. We're in trouble, man. We're in trouble. We got to draw something good here. We don't have enough money even to re-roll the shop. I don't know why the shop re-roll is... Oh no, it's 1,000. Okay, we're good. Never mind. I thought it was 10,000. I'm stupid. That's not bad. Really. That's really not bad. Let's see what we got. +2 spins per round. +2 spins per round is just incredibly useful, no? But I mean, like, we're buffing diamonds. We're so sold on diamonds. Let's just throw that away. Let's just take the, let's equip this one. Because it's obviously extremely useful. And, yeah, let's put that in the drawer. Buy that. Put that in the drawer. Go get the catnip out of the drawer. Equip it. And we only have 1 round left, and we have to basically pull off a complete miracle. No button to push. We just gotta get some sevens, or more likely some diamonds. And it's just lemons and cherries. And bells. A couple chests. More bells. Come on, get it all out of your system and then give me the sevens. Get it all out of your system and then show me the diamonds. Well, it has been an honor playing with you this evening, gentlemen. I am absolutely, completely dead. Kind of a lame last round after almost beating the game in the round before, but it's not a big deal. They were gonna get out of this room in hell pretty soon here with that 500K. It's just gonna take the right combo and get lucky enough. And that's what this game's all about. I'll be back in a minute, and we're gonna watch some boxing videos. But it's been fun playing this game with you guys.